Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
The pub test today, surrogacy in Australia. Does it pass the pub test? We had Sarah on yesterday. Sarah had Lisa's baby.
Yeah, she carried her
They're
baby
good
for
friends.
Lisa, who was a very good friend of hers. In Australia, you can only do this in what's called altruistic surrogacy. No money changes hand, an expensive process by the time you pay the medical fees, etc., but you cannot pay a surrogate. In America, there are entire systems set up with all the background checks, etc., to make this possible. We do not have that here in Australia. What do you think? Surrogacy, legal surrogacy, paid surrogacy in Australia? Does it pass the pub test?
Me and my wife, we've been trying for kids for about 15 years. My wife's been through a lot of IVF, plus my wife had 4 miscarriages. You know, it's trying to find a surrogate mum has been hard. Like, my wife's just given up on the whole idea of kids. It should be legal in Australia, not have to fly to America to help people have a family.
Of course it passes the pub test. It should be happening in Australia. If you want to have a baby, go and have a baby. Doesn't matter how it happens. Just do it. Australia, get on board. It's 2024.
Personally, no, because the reason, if I was from a surrogate family, at 13 years old, I think, okay, do you love me or does my surrogate love me? Or why did my surrogate give my egg up to you? You know, I mean, it's just very confusing.
I've called for the right subject because my mum was a surrogate 40 years ago and had twins for a couple who could not have kids. I'm all for it because the end result in my story was my mum was the biological mother. Their non-biological mum passed away and my mum has been with their dad for the last 12 years. So I'm all for it. It makes happy families and it creates new lives.
Wow.
That's a story. The thing is, if it's done altruistically in Australia, by and large, it's going to be somebody you know.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, you're going to get these emotional attachments maybe. In America, you don't have to know the people who are providing the egg or the surrogacy.
Yeah.
So I think the emotions might be easier. That sounds like a story has ended up beautifully for that family. But sometimes it is easier if you don't know to handle all those emotions.
Sarah and Lisa's book is available, by the way. It's called The Power of Two.